Welcome to a DropTent Media production.
Yo. Ball breaking with Mike and
We're
Steve.
back.
We're back. Sorry, that was a little awkward, but we're in. What did I do wrong? Oh no, I'm sorry. We're in a new setup here. Where do I look? Where's the camera? If I want to talk to the people. All right,
There's
yeah.
yours. There's mine.
How about this setup?
This is nice.
God damn.
We've come up.
Neil,
we have come up.
Neil, you're unbelievable, bro. Just to give our listeners a little bit of an update here. This is our first episode in a while.
Yeah.
Our old producer, Brian, moved to Florida. You got anything to say to Brian?
Yeah, we elevated, Brian. Just to let you know, we can definitely send this episode to you.
So Brian got a really good job in Florida.
He left the broke dudes behind.
So his job as producer of Ball Breaking with Mike and Steve podcast, let's just say it really wasn't paying his bills. So Brian leaves, but I mean, me and Mike ain't making money off it either yet.
No, we're not.
But we enjoy it. We think there's a lot of potential. We do have listeners that enjoy it. And we know our very good friend Neil Wood, who produces a lot of podcasts in the Philly area. We started talking to Neil, and we're in his studio right now.
Yeah.
And this is the real deal.
It was a real deal. It was really nice down here. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous. I had to turn down Diamond Street, and I don't know if you know about Philly and Diamond Street.
You know about Diamond Street. Come on, stop.
I'm making sure the people know. This is really nice. This is really nice.
White people have made Diamond Street home.
Oh, they gingerfied it. I was looking for my homeless friend.
There's a lot of gingers as well, so they gingerfied it. That's why.
Okay.
Neil is making money on money. He's got people living here. Like as we're walking into the studio, there's people sleeping on the couch, and I don't know what's going on. He's like, oh yeah, he rents a room here.
That's
like some entrepreneur.
Smart. Yeah,
can't even say that word.
It's very big, and if we don't start making money on this soon, that dude's gonna have to scoot over. And I'll
married now. I'm not moving my wife in here. She'll kick me to the curb.
It was about your wife. It was about your wife. He just didn't want to share his wife. I would have left my wife at the house and then just.
Well, by the way, since I got married, I've been married. I got married in July, August, September, October, November. 4 months, I gained 21 pounds.
Oh, congratulations. You're pregnant.
No,
You're the one.
She's pregnant.
And so are you.
But how is she pregnant? But I gained more weight than her.
Stress weight.
And she's carrying our daughter. She's carrying another. It's like
well, you're pretty big too without your carbs, so she's probably carrying a big one. So that's what that's about.
Don't be talking about my soon-to-be daughter.
I'm gonna tell her it's your dad's fault. It's your dad's fault.
Genetics.
It's your dad's fault.
But
congratulations, baby girl.
Thank
yes,
you, buddy.
yes. When the teen comes, all that spiky stuff that's gonna leave. The stress is gonna hit. Yeah.
What? I'm not gonna keep up with the haircuts.
No,
anymore?
you're gonna be stressed. Your daughter's gonna be out there. Boys are gonna be running around. Oh, you're gonna be stressed.
Whoa, slow down.
You're gonna be stressed.
Will you slow down? Why are you gonna bring angry Steve out? You got it, boys. Where did that even come into your sick?
I don't like nice Steve.
Right.
I like angry Steve. It's so much more entertaining.
Why would you even go there? I wasn't even thinking of it. This is supposed to be a comedic podcast.
It could have been. It could be girls.
It could be girls, but he's not that lucky. He's not
going to be that lucky. Anything wrong with that, but why are we? I gotta.
No, it is messed up that it went from not even out of the womb yet to immediately your daughter already skipping all of the innocence of life.
Yeah, because my daughter's 16 and misery loves company. I want this to hurry up.
I see.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Look at the pressure on his face.
I got my heart's racing now. that shit. That wasn't. This is the problem with this improvish comedic setup. Like this is where we came in comedy.
Comedy is negative. It's always about a bad time. It's from bad to worse. That's what makes great comedy.
This is one of the best times of my life. I just got married.
I know.
I have a daughter on the way.
And I'm a comic. I have to ruin that for you. That's my job.
You do a good job at that. You do.
Everybody has a position.
It's crazy how a lot of times with this comedy stuff, shit like kind of repeats. And what I mean by that is we all started mics together. None of us made it, but we all started open mics together nearly a decade ago. And
well, Neil's doing pretty good. Neil's doing pretty good.
Neil, I don't know if this is comedy money or drug money. I think he sells cocaine down the street.
That is interchangeable.
That's why that dude's on the couch. That's a client.
That's a sleeping.
He's the dealer. He's the dealer. The guy upstairs.
Yes. This is podcast / trap house.
Yeah,
it's that's what's going on there.
What's under that desk? Is there a gun? There's a shotgun, isn't there? Oh man, no, but it's weird now with the podcast boom and like now comedians need this outlet. But I watched the Comedy Store documentary, the Comedy Store documentary on Showtime. I don't know if you checked it out.
I watched some of it. Yeah, I got kids. I had to cut it off.
They had a whole episode about how comedians now they don't even want to get on like network TVs. They want to build this. They want to build their own content, which is crazy. And then they talk to a guy like Leno. They talked to Leno and they talked to Letterman, and they said, you know, they're trying to explain to these veteran comics that moved to LA from their small towns, broke through, created an act, became superstars, that now you don't have to do that. You could just set up a microphone and a couple cameras in your basement and you'll get fans. And they were like, nah, I don't get it.
No, because it's not the same as stand-up though either. It's still not the same. It's cool. I didn't think I was gonna like it. You talked me into it, and it was cool. It was all right. I was nervous at first, but I like it. But it's still not the same as stand-up. I can understand why people would rather do this than go on the network because you have more control right here with your podcast. You put out exactly what you want to put out.
Yeah, and if you're bombing, you really don't know.
We can edit this. Yeah. We can edit this.
He's kind of bombing right now. I mean, Neil, tell him in a friendly way. There was no punchline, too much fat on the joke.
That was your whole beginning set, by the way. We waited for it. Neil dozed off a little bit.
Wait. Leno says in the documentary, he goes, I get the whole podcast thing. He's like, but it's kind of, he's like, you know what I compare it to? He said, it's like jerking off. He said, and this is what I mean by it. He's like, yeah, so you jerk off, you don't have sex, you don't do the work. He's like, the end result's the same, but it's kind of not the same.
No, it's not
just
the same.
Leno being Leno, I feel like.
It's not the same. Because when you're by yourself, you got to catch it. Like when someone's there, someone else can catch it.
I just want to say to my wife, I don't agree with that.
Oh, now he doesn't want to agree. I knew Steve before you. We'll have a conversation with that. Right?
I think, but going back to what we were talking about, I'm going to be a good dad, Mike.
You are.
I'm going to be. I'm going to
tell you, you're going to be.
I'm already in dad mode. Look, I got a key ring.
Yeah, you look like
That's how you instantaneously become.
You look like a janitor.
Unbangable.
Right you look like a janitor. Soon you have a little white bus.
Well, why does my wife tell me it's sexy?
Because she knows it's ugly, and that way she have you wear it, and she ain't got to worry about competition in the street. It's a head game. Yeah, she's like very good.
The shit that bothers me about me, my wife thinks is not a big deal. That's how I know. They're like, there's no way she could be attracted to some of my insecurities. Like right now, I'm at the age I'm starting to get like hair on my ears, hair on my back, and I'll like try to. She's like, "What are you?" I'll be in the bathroom. She's like, "What are you doing in there?" I'm like, "I'm cleaning up." She's like, "You're a man. You're supposed to have hair on your ears and your."
It's a trick. It's a trick.
And I know why she's doing it.
Yes.
Why do you think she's doing it?
Yes, she's about to make you unfuckable. That's what that is right there.
Did you have to throw the F word in? Kids watch this.
No,
I didn't say that. This. I'm not getting.
Okay, let's say unsexable. That doesn't even sound good. Nobody wants to have sex. You want to do the F word. You're making it as worse as the N word now. That's not the same thing.
I guess this podcast isn't for the children.
No, that's not for them. I let my kids watch it because they watch me every day, and I don't edit that either. So, yeah, they're going along with it. They love it. You're going to start cursing more, too, once you have a kid and everything. They run around. They piss you off.
You know what happened the other day? I'm laying in bed, and I'm thinking to myself, the baby's due in March, April, around that time. And I'm like, I'm not handy. And I'm sitting there, I'm laying in bed, and I'm like, I have no brothers and sisters. She has no brothers and sisters. We live nowhere near any family and friends. I'm like, who's going to build all this shit?
Oh, that's the crackheads. You can get. I know a few that they won't steal from you. You know, I know a few that you can have come in and they'll clean up. They won't steal
I'm not
from you.
handy. Like, who's gonna build a crib? Who's gonna put together a rocking chair? Who's gonna put all these things together? I'm not good with that stuff.
Well, the crib, you can probably do the crib. I mean, there's a couple screws. There's a couple. You're screwed to get to where you want. You can screw this crib together. It can get it done. It's not that bad. They're those kind of things. I'm talking about like the guys that, you know, oh, the plumbing's broken. You got to go. I'm not that guy. I can't do that. I can build a crib or
I
something.
said it before we started filming. Neil's very handy and he's good with electronics. These are the type of people that I make rich because I don't know how to do nothing.
So this had nothing to do with the podcast. You're really making friendships now for future when you want him to build cribs. And
oh yeah, you're probably
that's what happened.
Do plumbing work. You'll make me a basement. It's just
make you a basement.
No, if I needed somebody to do something
to make
like
you
that.
You're gonna have space for the basement. He's not gonna dig a hole.
I gotta
or
get
nothing.
money to pay him.
You got money. You got money.
What makes you say that?
You're Italian. You guys were born with money.
I know people that have money.
That's your thing right there. That's one of the phrases to show that you have the money. You know people, and you got extra trunk space in your car.
No,
all those kind of things.
That's a bad.
It is. Is it bad?
Comparison.
But do you have an Adidas sweatsuit?
Stay away from. See, you're making me do the De Niro face.
See, I didn't make you do it. It happened automatic.
2 times today.
Automatic.
You go overboard.
It's so easy. It's just so easy. Look, go ahead. He's touching stuff now. That's
Red rum.
Red rum?
Murder backwards. What kind of sick pricks do you have coming into your...
The best kind.
I like what you did with the
ball break. That's really nice.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, that is a nice backdrop.
Was there anything to it, or that's a lot of work?
No, I didn't do anything.
It didn't do anything?
Really?
You just did it? Because we didn't have that with Brian. But this here is nice. This is nice.
Brian's not even going to listen to it. So you can talk all the shit about him.
he's going to hear it. I'm going to tell Gary.
We could call him on FaceTime. You think he'll pick up?
No, he's not going to pick up.
All right, I'm going to FaceTime our old producer Brian. I'm curious if he's going to pick up.
This is some really disrespectful.
Let's see how awkward this goes. Why is it disrespectful?
That's really disrespectful.
I guarantee you don't pick up. That's
because he's busy. He's got a good job.
That's how much he don't give a shit about us.
He seemed like a very nice gentleman.
What happened? So we're calling Brian Licata, our old producer. Can you hear that? Is that?
Yeah. They can hear your phone right now.
He ain't gonna pick up.
You don't have time for us anymore.
He clicked the jerk off button. Wait, he texted me.
He said, "I'm busy making money."
Yo, bro, I'm recording. Not you. I hope you're good.
Podcast, yeah.
Wow.
What's hot? Well, apparently Brian's
busy.
That guy's tuned.
Brian's on another level. He's in Florida,
dude. That's like a different type of god that he knew it in his bowels and his taint.
Don't talk shit on. That's going to be you in a month. Look at this. You're going to have celebrities in here and shit.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole problem.
I moved back to PA, so this is perfect.
Yeah,
because his setup's in Philly. I tell you what, though, the one thing I miss most about Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
They pump your gas. Crazy. I didn't think that would like become something that I unconsciously get used to.
You're an American, but that'll help with your calorie count now. When you got to get out and walk around the side there, you can count those.
Bro, I don't know where the weight's coming from. I drink tea. I monitor my calorie intake.
You get.
I have one big meal a day.
How big is the meal?
So after we tape tonight, I'll stop at my mother's house. There'll be chicken.
Oh God, that's it.
There'll be cutlets. There'll be salad. There'll be rice. Probably broccoli rabe. Nothing on that dish is bad. The problem is I don't have a plate.
Right. Oh, you eat straight out from the stove.
I keep going. Yeah. Because it just tastes so good.
So you're the only one that can gain weight off a salad. What else? What else is in the salad?
I think it's what he puts in the salad.
Oh, what do you put in? A couple steak, bacon.
We call it pancetta. He chops up some pancetta. He puts extra virgin olive oil. Now, a tablespoon of olive oil is fine.
Sure.
But when you... My father gets nice with it. You know,
He gets nice with it. Yeah.
He just gets happy. He's bullshitting. Oh, Frank, you coming in here? He just...
And that's just every night he just has that just in case you come by?
No, he knows I'm back in the area.
So they just make food for when
My
you
dad,
come
it's
through.
real weird how he shows his affection and love with me. Like, never told me I did good or I'm proud of you, but will feed me until I'm in pain.
Oh, that's so sad for you. That sounds like a bad thing. I never had a dad, by the way. But that's so sad. Never told you he loved you. That's something there. That's horrible.
No, I don't know.
There was a shot there. It hurt.
No, that one really got me thinking now. It's like you just did what Neil
Mike just
did.
fucking cannon across his bow.
No, you did what Neil did earlier.
Yeah.
I was like self-shaming. And then
I shamed you.
Oh, you feel bad for yourself? How about this?
Yeah.
So it could always be worse.
Little reality. Yeah. Little
And that
reality
happens
check.
every time I hang with you.
I keep you level. I keep you grounded.
Did you guys have shows this weekend?
Yeah.
Where were you?
Yeah. Oh, no, actually, this weekend I couldn't have. But I did have a buddy. But Thursday, the last show, I did have a show on Thursday. That was with Easton, PA. Yeah.
Yeah, you do a lot. Do you do any? Do you stay local or you do?
No, yeah. And then also I was at like Levittown. I was in Levittown as well,
yeah.
which was fine.
He's local now. He's about to buy his new car so he can travel.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he don't do comedy for the money. He just does it. He's like, I enjoy
This is a flight of
He's
fancy.
like, you know where I make money? My podcast. He's like, these jerk offs that no one knows. They come to my basement. They walk past my coke dealer friend. That's what he says. I admire it. No, but I'm saying, do you not do the road because it don't make mathematical sense?
No, we usually just, if we're concentrating on the road, it's usually just in bursts. So I think we're putting together like a tour now, but it's probably limited, and like we just go on runs, but that's about it.
When you say we, the whole drop.
No, dude, me and Adam. It's also been like a handful of comics. So like, yeah, whoever we're bringing,
right,
that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, we try to make sense of it on a budget standpoint.
Sure.
Doing the road. It's so hard unless you're at a certain level.
Yeah, you got to have enough people
I think
that are going to come
the last
to the show.
episode we did, we had on Gary G. Garcia. He's an Atlantic City comic.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
And he was talking about
The one Brian left us for. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Brian's doing a podcast with him now. We bring him on as a guest.
and
And Brian
and he takes some with him. They take some with him.
Damn.
Yeah. Fucking New Yorkers.
You just messed up my premise of this discussion. I don't know where I'm going to go now.
Now you're pissed again.
No, but what Gary was saying was at the MC feature level,
Yeah.
when you're not selling tickets, when you're on the lineup, you're funny enough to be a comedian,
Right.
but you don't sell tickets. He's like, when you do the road, it's just an expensive vacation.
Yeah.
He's like, you take a $200 gig in Des Moines. Yeah, it's a $200 gig and you feel good about it.
And it's 9 of y'all. It's 9 of y'all. Yeah.
So it's like, what are you doing it for?
And then if you bomb, that's a double debt. Like it goes even worse.
No, you execute yourself.
And then you do shows in an AC. And when you work, I'll say this: I got lucky this past month. I did Atlantic, like I did actual legit casino work.
Right.
It don't generally, you guys know.
Yeah.
Gigs like that, you're lucky if you get 1 or 2 a year.
Yeah.
I got 2 in 1 month.
Right.
So to get a check from a casino
Yeah.
that sits like over 1,000 people,
Right.
Yeah.
they're working with a different kind of budget.
Yeah.
So when they throw an opener a check for a couple hundred,
Right.
when tickets are close to 100, they're thinking like, we're just lowbowing it.
Yeah.
Scraps.
But when they tell
But to you.
hey, you're gonna just do 25 minutes up front. The headliner's gonna do an hour,
Right.
hour and a half. I completely understand if you don't want to do it. The pay's a couple hundred. You're like, a couple hundred. Your leg starts twitching. You're like, a couple hundred. That's that guy could do it. I'm here. And then I'm like following the guy in the back. I'm like, hey, when's the next one? When's the next one? It's like,
Yeah. But the best part of that was like the audience, right? How many people were there? That laughter.
Doing a big crowd.
Mike's set? I mean, or no, sorry, for Steve's set. That's what you thought the laughter was for? Okay. If I didn't fuck up the name, I don't know why.
Wait, what did you say for whose set?
For Steve's set. I was like, so Steve's set had laughter? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was waiting where the insult was going on. Did he just hit me or did he hit you? Oh, okay.
But he forgot my name. That's how the audience knows
I'm
we're not
so-
really close friends.
Yeah.
Right? You don't know who's Mike.
You know what's
who's
keeping
Steve.
That hurt
throwing me
even
off?
I'm
worse.
Steve.
He said you're
I
not
love that
funny
you-
and he forgot your name.
I love it. It's that. Honestly, I love the show with Stavins and Mike. It's good. Can't remember his name. I always threw me off. Honestly, this is true. I thought it was Steve's name first in the actual logo, and it's been throwing me off this entire time. I've been saying like ball, just because of I don't know, because I know you more.
Because Steve
Not
does
that
all
well,
the Steve does
obviously.
all the important stuff. I just get on and talk shit.
Yeah, no,
Like
it's
he
good.
does all the important stuff, all the behind the
Yeah,
scenes, the big
because
stuff.
that's your personality. You don't care. You don't care about nothing. I actually I give a shit too much.
Yeah,
to where
you're
it's
legitimate.
awkward.
You're very sensitive. Very,
I'm
very,
not- I'm
very,
not
very.
sensitive.
Okay, you're soft.
I'm not
Then are we going to say soft?
No. I'm a dad now. I'm gonna be a pop.
It's not. It's not.
Ain't no
It's not
sensitivity.
here yet. It's not here
No
yet.
sensitivity. A little short fused.
That's what's hilarious. That's what's hilarious. And he's such a nice guy. He'll give you the shirt off his back, the shoes off his feet, and then he snaps and he's a murderer. Immediately he goes straight from nice guy to murderer. And I love to see it.
I don't like bullies.
I love to see it.
That's it. I don't
But you
like-
become one. That's what's funny. You definitely
no.
become one.
I'm nice.
I'm not going to bring. We already have footage of what happened when you did it. We need it on camera. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get it on camera so they can see you.
A guy snaps out on a 57-year-old woman at an open mic in 2013. And he
One
never
time.
lets me live
He
it
never
down.
lets you live.
Like
Is
that-
Mike Italian?
That's what he's holding
But there was.
against me.
It's not just 17. It's not just 13. No, it's not just 13. We have one just last year, just before the COVID, right? Was it just before the COVID?
No, that wasn't.
That wasn't a snap.
He was out of line.
See?
We did this. These episodes are becoming repetitive. We can't keep talking
because you
about
keep
the same
lying.
thing.
You keep lying.
All right. Well, the next time somebody breaks your balls, I'm not picking up for you.
You don't.
I do.
You don't. No one breaks my balls. I'm already breaking
Look,
people's
I'm turning
balls.
into my aunt. I'm putting my hand on my hip. What the hell? What am I doing? What am I doing?
It's only because
It's these $500 leather chairs that I'm in. God damn it, Neil! You had to do it right. Look at this.
Down here.
This is like, oh my God, tile.
Tile.
They got
Real tile.
tile here. Are you kidding me?
He's got two TVs. Two
He's
TVs
got
for
a
no reason.
backdrop television bigger than every TV in my house. Man, I'm a disgrace.
I know.
God forbid, man.
I mean, I'm glad we could take it, but it was tough on the budget. To be honest with you guys.
Took a while to catch up, did it?
But, you know,
But you did it right, dude.
This is real nice.
The DropTent Network, DropTent Media Network. Make sure you check it out for our listeners. All 5 years. I'm killing. Look at me. I'm
damn,
just
you guys
kidding.
got 5? That's pretty good.
Yeah, fine. That's what we're doing.
So I did a show
Both mothers.
this weekend,
Ooh.
Halloween, in Atlantic City.
Yes.
Absolute shit show.
I've heard they can be rough.
in regards to audience.
Yes.
They were a
As
shit
a
show.
no, they came in bomb drunk. Showtime was
Oh.
8:30.
You ever had to do New Year's Eve? That's what it here. Like New Year's Eve. Is bad. Think
New
about
Year's
that.
Eve early shows are great.
You could do fine. Yeah.
6,
When they
7
but
o'clock.
A lot of times they make you do the midnight.
There's always
fucking
2
bell.
in one night on New Year's
Yeah.
Eve.
Yeah.
So for a
And
comedian,
that second one is just your ass.
that last show, it's either like a 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock time start. How about when they make you go up there with the mic and do the countdown like you're fucking Dick Clark? You know what I did last year as a joke? I went up, not last year, the year before. He told me, act like, he's like, do the countdown like Dick Clark. I did it like Dick Clark the year before he died. And then I get up stage. He's like, what are you making fun of the sick for? I'm like, you said do Dick Clark. You're paying me. I need the money. What are you getting upset about?
See, you fucked that came out your check. Trying to be
No, he
funny.
paid
came out your
me.
check. Oh, I seen how they do when they don't pay you. I know he paid you. I know that.
Italians are nice people.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, they have movies about how nice you guys are. All kind of movies.
God forbid. This is why I'll never make it. Because you like label me as this criminal, mean
Steve,
person.
they can see you. You look like that guy.
You told me I look like a janitor.
She put that on you before you left. But take that
Or
off.
like my wife stops me at the door. You forgot something. And I go to hand it. She went, no.
Jiggling.
Clip. She clips me with it on the hip.
She clips your buckle.
Yeah.
It's probably got a tracker on it.
It probably is.
You're basically
It
a
probably
puppet.
is.
No, but the Halloween show, like grown ass men. 9 of them walked in. One dressed as a panda. But like, I don't understand how. Listen, I don't hate on anybody that's single in their late 30s, early 40s. I get it. But when you act like a 21-year-old dude on Halloween night and you pregame at a comedy club dressed like a I don't know. Is it just, am I hating? Like, am I that old man hating?
Yeah, it's a
But
little,
like
it's a little
9
anger.
dudes showing up at a comedy club
Yeah, see,
with face paint. One's a football player. One's
Then
a
that's
cowboy.
great for you. You
Well,
you
yeah.
eat them up.
But wait a second. Yeah, Mike, I think the question here is you're leaving out details, right? 'Cause we don't know how. No. I mean, like, my question is, you're describing some guys like wearing costumes. What happened?
No, well, I didn't like that I got heckled by them.
Oh, this is
And-
what happened.
and-
now
and
the
like-
attire.
and like,
is-
wait a second. I handled the heckle.
Right.
But then, did you ever have somebody like follow up and get serious? And you're like, oh my God, this is real. I might get hurt.
Right.
I never got bitched out by a male cat.
Right.
This dude was like he was
Yeah.
like a
Got you.
bodybuilder cat.
Gotcha.
And I thought it was a costume, and he kept getting closer. I'm like, oh my God, this he's an MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
But that's how you get views.
and
You
I
should've took the hit.
know they're not watching this because they said no one watches you. So I feel safe. But watch, one of my dumb Guido friends from South Philly definitely knows this group of people. They're gonna put it online, and this guy's gonna show up on my doorstep, choke me out in front of my pregnant wife, and that'll be the end.
She's
of me.
Russian. She got your back. You're good. You
That'll
should send her to the door. She went into this. She's got experience.
Yeah, if he's ripped, you have to like look at me like, look at this ripped pussy. Like, you know, you gotta,
No, but besides the heckle, the set was very well.
Gotcha.
I had the middle, we call it the sweet spot, the feature spot. They had
Oh,
a
yeah,
host.
feature- oh, they did have a host.
Atlantic City Comedy
Okay,
Club.
that's cool.
They brought back the traditional style. Like after COVID for a while, AC Comedy Club, what they were doing is a 2-man.
right.
So they'd have one person come up front, do 20 to 25, and then the headliner would do an hour. Now they're going to the old school.
Right.
MC does 10 to 15. Middle
That's
act
good.
does like 20. Another weird thing that happened. I got lit. So the person running the club, she was like, do you want a light?
Right.
And I was like, yeah. She's like, well, when do you want the light? You're written down for 20 minutes. I was like, give me a light a minute before you want me off. I'll do my closer. I'll roll. Because I got a quick callback closer, whatever.
Oh no.
So they're still existing in comedy. But I seen a light, but I was like real early on in my set, and the
Right.
show started 10 minutes late.
No.
So I got off,
Right.
and then Brett Ernst was closing. He was headlining, and I get off, and he goes, "Damn, man, that was 20 minutes." Just comes running in the green room. I felt like shit, bro. That was
So
like,
was it early?
no.
Was
So
it
then
early?
she comes up to me and she says, "Why'd you get off so quick?" I said, "You lit me." She went, "I didn't light you." So like that's another thing with these dark rooms. People have cell phones now.
Right.
I
Oh,
see
you
a
do.
light. I jumped right off. Like what would you guys do in that?
So was a comic telling you like you should stop?
There were no other comedians.
I mean, was the audience like you should stop? Like
they don't
did the
know what
audience
that
like
means
you?
until now. The 9 people watching.
It seemed like that might have what happened.
Yeah. No, I don't. I think somebody was just checking their phone and
Yeah.
in the back, and you might have accidentally thought that was the light, right?
Well, enough about me.
But did she
What's
tell
up?
you?
How you been? How you been, Mike? What do you
I
got
had a
going
show.
on?
I had a show. I had a show too.
We got to get better chemistry. Jesus Christ.
You see, he got off early
Need the
again
Windex,
because he didn't
by
like.
the way, this is bothering me. It's all spotted.
I'll
Windex, very
Look at this.
I know.
Now your room is dusty because he got heckled. The first one was amazing. Now see how he switched you. That's how we lost Brian. With your bullshit right there. That's how we lost Brian.
I ain't dealing with this diva anymore.
Take it out.
Yeah, I had a show. It wasn't at a amazing casino with celebrity headliners and stuff like Steve does. It was at a bar. I did another nice bar show, but it was a great show.
I love bar shows.
Old Jug. Sometimes. I'm not gonna sit here. I love all bar shows. I really don't. When he said a bar show, comics, when we get a gig, we say yes and then be like, "Did I just fuck up?" Like I don't know where I'm going. I don't even know the address. I don't know. I didn't even ask about pay. I was like,
where was the
I'm on
location of the bar?
It was South Philly. It was
safe.
It was safe. Yeah, it was cool.
Safe.
It was cool. It was cool. Yeah, I'm from Logan, so anywhere safe. Like, so it was cool anywhere I go. You know what I mean? I'm the problem. So it was cool, but it was a bar, and I don't like I don't like bars because if it's not shut down for comedy, you got people talking and blah, and you got to be over. And I'm the host. I was the host at the same time, so it's your job as the host to keep everything going right. Like, you know what I mean? You got to keep the people quiet. You got to do the time. You control the flow of the show. You know what I mean? That's your job as a host. And no one respects you as a comic. You get that whole situation.
A lot of times when you go up front and warm them up, they don't think you're a comedian.
The audience think you just bring out the funny guys. Like that's what the audience
break
think.
this, by the way.
Don't go up. Don't go up. Down. Yeah, down, and then just
That's what
push
she said.
Oh, there you go, Dad. No, don't. You're gonna pull it out. It's all right. It's okay.
To pull it out. He didn't do that either. He's got a
knock. It's like, no, to the left, Steve. To the left. No, don't.
To the left.
It's fun.
So
So
if I
listen,
push this
it's a
up-
hinge like that way, right? But push the base down into the table. The base, like where it's connecting to the table.
The base.
See?
That's at the table.
base.
Fucking
See, push that
public
down.
school education. Look at this shit. Look at it.
See
Look.
that?
Wow.
Cool. Now grab the middle.
Look.
Right, pull down with your right hand.
There you
And
go.
Oh well.
Oh,
there
now
you
you
go.
fucking broke it. Look at
It's
him.
all right. It doesn't break it.
Jesus Christ. And he's going to teach a kid. This is
You
going
know
to be
what?
great.
You're
How's
doing
that?
great. I love the way it is. Yeah, you sound immaculate.
Look great.
All right, so this is
every
going to be
time
our
I get-
last episode for a
Fucking
while.
with
We
Steve.
finally come back. I get a nice contact out of Neo, and now he's
And you
like,
fucking
I'm
lost
never
it again.
inviting him back here again. He's breaking everything. Jesus,
You got to do yours from Skype. You
doomed.
got to do yours from your house. I'll be here. We
We got to go back to virtual. Go back to COVID.
virtual. You gotta go.
But it was a nice show. They packed it out. Everybody was there for comedy, and it was nice. It was a little corner, but the place was packed. You could definitely catch COVID in that situation. It was a nice situation for everybody to be in. Everybody was touching you. It was just wonderful.
If bar shows paid, honestly, I do them all the time. They normally it's normally shitty circumstances but terrible money.
Right.
If it shitty circumstances for decent pay, I'm all about that.
Yeah.
I'm all about it. Like I like the challenge.
Right.
But if you're gonna like put me in danger and give me $10 and I gotta pay for the park,
How
I got
did
a
the
problem.
danger come about? What was your
There's
danger?
never security at a bar show.
What are you saying to these people, Steve, to where you need security? What's really
My
going
act
on?
is PC.
Not if
All
you
right.
need security. I
you
don't
seen my
understand that.
Yeah, I've seen it.
He's not fond of my act. He's like, he's a shitty comic. I don't know how he is as a podcaster. Let's give him a whirl.
Hey, listen, who's doing casinos over here?
Yeah.
You are, baby
Yeah,
boy. I'm not doing
he's
anything.
doing casinos over there.
I mean, I'm gonna buy one soon.
I don't know if he's bullying his way into there.
Did you see he slipped that in?
What
I'm
did he
going
say?
to buy one soon. Casino, yeah.
One for you to work at.
Fucking
You
guy.
come out here and open.
I keep cursing. Can you bleep that?
Yeah, sure.
No, it's all right.
problem.
You can
I'm
say
sorry.
that.
we're comics,
Uh-huh.
Steve. We're
Club
comics.
right? That's how you justify.
just comics. You don't have to add club
That's
comics.
how you
We're
always
comics.
justify my low life behavior. You're a club comic. Yeah.
Or they could just look at you. we don't need
Low
any
life right there.
explanation.
Low life.
There he is. There he is.
It is hot
With a
in here.
change.
A lot of lighting. No, I'm just kidding. I have nothing but great things to say about this place to your face. If I do anything wrong, it's going to be when I walk out.
Yeah.
You know?
I get you.
But
I'm not affiliated. You see why my name's first, right?
No, I understand.
Now you understand. That's why you understand my name's first.
Oh, you think
he
I'm
doesn't know
gonna
how to
put the
act.
white guy first? I'm just being. Come on, you can't do it.
About to
right
get
now.
canceled. About to get canceled.
Comedy. This is funny, right? These are.
It's called ball breaking. Black people don't say ball breaking. That's definitely Italian. It's definitely Italian.
I remember you said that at a show one night. I brought you up. You were like, "Yeah, I'm on a podcast with Steve, ball breaking with Mike and Steve. Can you guess who made the name up?" How'd you come up with the Cold of Us? I love Neil's podcast that he does with Adam. How'd you come up with who came up with that? You or Adam?
I did, I think. Yeah. Yeah. It was just more of like a band name. Plus it's, pod. We're just leaning into the idea that like we're silos. Like it was definitely inflected by like the whole COVID and just everything. Just we were like, yeah, like everyone's in a silo. We're all.
Wait, you.
So they were definitely high.
So we changed this over to, we changed it from Nerds with Words because we weren't really too nerdy anymore. Or we were nerds, but all our nerd shit is like just our interest. But,
was Adam a stand-up before he became a podcaster?
Yeah,
I don't remember seeing him much. Maybe I was living in Chicago when he broke in, or
he started in New York, and then
why is that funny?
But he didn't start in Philly, so yeah, he
Why
was
is that
in New
funny?
York.
What did I
Oh
do?
yeah, what happened? What was funny, man?
Maybe I was living in Chicago doing better things while he was. That's exactly how that came out, right?
He drops it.
Sucker cock.
Like that.
He drops it.
You piece of shit.
He just dropped that, right?
I was gonna breeze
I
over
love
it.
that. You have. I'm gonna chuck this Purell Advanced with avocado. Where the hell?
Only the best.
Where am I?
Dude.
Where am I?
This is what you get. This is amazing. Isn't it? It's very
It comes
nice.
with the territory.
Brian, enjoy Florida. We're having a blast with Neil. This is incredible. Oh my God. I just can't get over the tile. I keep getting, my head just.
He act like we were on a dirt floor in a third world country over here.
Tile in the shot.
Yeah, that's how
I want to get the tile in the shot. I don't even care about the logo. I want the tile.
Logo's hot. Very nice.
Murder.
Very nice.
This is from the Cold of Us, right?
Shining.
Yeah.
So
Did he
wait,
just flip it over?
you had Nerds with Words,
Change it over to Cult of Us.
Cold of Us. Did you keep it on the same channel? What happens when that happens?
Yeah, we just rolled. You really want to get into this?
No,
I know. It's like, let's talk about a better podcast.
I try
I
to
get
learn about.
Yeah,
It's
you
a pain
got to
in the
learn that
ass.
off camera.
What you're
Let's do some
asking
ball
about
breaker.
YouTube shit and all that kind of stuff. So we still have like the same RSS feed if that's what you're thinking. But no one sees your RSS feed. It's basically code, so it doesn't matter. But like none of that changed. But you're not wrong with like YouTube and everything like that. Yeah, we kept all that same stuff.
Yeah. That's
Yay, tech bullshit.
Yeah, because I don't know what
Isn't that fun?
RSS
Show us how to become successful in podcasting. You gotta rent out a property
Definitely
and do your podcast in the basement.
Yeah.
Rent it out and put that in the.
I don't
the
think we
ad.
can do the equipment. You had a problem with the mic stand just then, so I don't think that's going to be.
That just shows
situation.
how bad I am with shit.
Yeah,
He's
I
trying
see
to
that.
explain to me how to put it back.
Yeah,
You're good.
yeah.
You sound perfect. You don't need.
yeah.
to
Don't touch it.
It's
Don't
fine.
touch it. Yeah,
You're doing
You're
great.
probably not going to be there during your wife's
just
pregnancy. You
gave
got to
me
stand outside so you don't break
This
anything.
is your last time. Look. That's what he went. You're good. Like he's behind.
You're fine. You're all good, dude.
I'm trying to
What
be
did I
civil.
do?
He said, "I'm
What
trying to
did
be
I
civil
do?
with your ignorant ass." That was the face he gave you. That's what just
God
happened.
forbid. I love this place. Did I bring that up?
Yeah.
What were you for Halloween, Neil?
I didn't have the privilege, man. I was working.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
doing rich people things.
Yep. Saving money.
I didn't take. I got 3 kids. I didn't take none of them out. I didn't do it.
But they probably went trick or treating.
No, I just said I didn't take them out. They're mine.
They went with your fiance.
No, she doesn't take them. I do that.
They didn't trick or treat at all.
No, we did it at home. We did it at home. I had candies. We watched scary movies. We did that.
What?
It was COVID's out. It's weird. You know what I mean?
All
These
right,
kids get sick. I got 2 of them got asthma. You know how much doctor bills cost?
I get that. I get if that's your main premise, but
Yeah, that's the only reason.
But
why.
I know you, and I feel like
so
the
tell the
reason
people,
you
Steve.
didn't is because you just didn't want to go out with them. I know
Look,
you.
COVID
You're
gave me
that
an
guy.
excuse. COVID
You're
gave
that
me an
guy.
excuse.
Like
Usually
she's
I
like,
take
you
them out
ready to
every
take
year.
them out? You're like, we ain't doing it.
Usually I take them. I usually have fun with that. I usually like doing it. I like dropping them off in like Kensington and then leaving and then coming back a little while longer to see if they still got it. You got to make these kids tough. You got to make them tough.
Now, if your 16-year-old daughter hears that, how are you going to feel?
I make her listen to every episode. She's underage. She got to do what I say.
Right.
I'm an employee at my job. I don't get to be a boss, so I get to boss my kids around. This is how life gets balanced. It's a balance.
All right, are we going to do this again? What do you think? What's the odds?
I'm going to do it again. I don't know if you're going to be here because you done pissed Neil
Well,
off.
It's just going to be called Ball Breaking with Mike,
Mike.
and then he's going to put black tape on top of this.
We're just going to put Mike in them. It depends on who we place you with.
Neil Wood, thank you a million times for having us, and I hope you have us back
Oh, of course.
on our own show.
Yeah, I would happy if you guys came back to your own show.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty
That's
good.
episode number, what are we at, 29, 30?
29, 30? I
God damn,
don't think this is 30. I think
We
it's
stuck
29.
with it. I mean, they're like
We
2
did
months
pretty
apart.
good. We
but
took a break. Yeah, it's like a relationship. You're married, and you take a break from each other. Then
who
you
would
come
ever
back.
think you put the gay reference in there, not me? You always break my balls about that relationship.
Did I say gay already?
You threw relationship
say
in
gay?
there.
Yeah.
That was a good analogy. See, I'm
See?
justifying it.
Yeah, see, it sounded like you did something wrong.
I'm gonna Purell my hands
That's
before
crazy.
we
I
go.
know.
Jesus.
Get that avocado up.
You know, you just said you had to Purell your hands. You know your girl's going to watch this episode, and why you need clean hands now before you come home. What'd you do?
Sure.
Jesus Christ.
I'm prepping you. I'm just prepping you.
All right. That's Ball Breaking with Mike and Steve. That was another one. Thank you.
Check us out again.
Thank you. Gonna fix
Don't touch it. Just get up and walk off. That's it. Just get up and walk off.
This has been a DropTent Media production.